Hi, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music. As a musician myself, today is the return of Naruto. This is going to be two videos, or two songs I should say, requested by S-Flot and Triedged 101. I'm going to be kind of breaking my own rules here. I usually don't do songs from different games, but I felt that I kind of wanted to try and experiment. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to listen to Naruto Ultimate Ninja 3 with a song called Moonlit Plains first. And then we'll be hearing a song called The Crimson Beast from Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. So it's two different games, same composer. That's kind of the reason why I want to do it. So usually I stick to one game, and I'm still always going to do that, but I want to see, you know, the evolution in the soundtrack. I don't know which one came first. I'm assuming this one came first. So that's it. So Ultimate Ninja 3, Moonlit Plains. One of my favorite songs in video game history has Moonlit in the title, so maybe that's a good sign. That's Moonlit Wilderness, by the way. This is Moonlit Plains. Composed by Chikayu Fukuda. First time. Damn. It's like a fusion of like 90s Japanese hip hop and like Yakuza, the game series. The hi-hat. Pantsu, I think, is what it's called. Music sounds like I'm running. It's like a side scroller view. There's like a snowy mountain behind me, and I'm just like a training montage or something. Lots of kicks being thrown. That sounds like Yakuza right there. It's got like this aggression to it, but it's still like chill. That's cool. I was not expecting this. Oh, separate cover art? I don't know much about Naruto. I just know it's a big deal. Like, huge. Or was. It looks different in that. Looks kind of like a cat, like his eyes are different and he got his claws, unless he's always had that I never noticed. I don't know his name, sorry. Dude, this is dope. So gritty. Oh, it's a fighting game. I forgot about that. I knew I've heard the name Ultimate Ninja before. Like the 3D fighting game thing, right? Yeah. Okay, I remember now. It's like Budokai. It's all coming back to me slowly. I never played it though. Damn, dude. This is cool. A couple more loops to go. I can literally see Kiryu like throwing a bike to this music. Oh, I love that hi-hat. great lead too. That oh, not this, not the flute, the other instrument. That could be so many different things, so I don't even try to bother guessing anymore. Shamisen, Guching, some flux instrument with your fingers. If anyone can guess what it is, feel free to tell me. There's so many variations that it's like, I can't possibly narrow it down. This is dope, dude. Like, this is such a... This is definitely giving me, like, stage vibes, right? Like, this is a stage in the game. An arena, I should say, an arena. Let's be proper here. Ooh, I love this. And we still have another one to go. I've always loved this, like, sort of Shinobi, Ninja Gaiden, like, you know, like ninja-esque sounds. I've always loved it, especially when you combine it with, like, other genres, Western genres. That's essentially what this is, East meets West. Sounds good too. I don't know if I said that, like the quality is good. Recording quality. Ooh, I'm excited for the next one. Bandai 2005. We have a lot to talk about, my friends. We have a lot to talk about. First, let's talk about, which I never do, ever. But I'm curious, because it happened 3 times in the video, the visualizations here. I don't know anything about Naruto, I just know it's a very, very popular anime. Please tell me if that's correct. I'm pretty sure it's an anime gone into other media, or let me know if it was a game first and then whatever. But I know it's been a very popular piece of media for a long time. Maybe I just never noticed, because I noticed in the second picture, but in this one he also has that look too, where he's kind of has this like cat-like appearance. Have I never noticed that before? I might have to like Google what he looks like, and I just maybe having like a Mandela effect right now. But that's 2 box arts with this like sort of cat-like appearance, you know. Anyways, so before I get to the music really quick, again, I'm gonna talk about like this series as a whole from whatever I know about it. I'm aware of it because, one, I can see the gameplay, like right here, and it reminds me a lot of Budokai, which is also Namco, I'm pretty sure. God, I'm a noob. But it had like that same sort of 3D fighting style, which I really liked. I played Budokai 1 when I was a kid. I rented it, actually. I remember renting games. Woo! But, yeah, and I've seen someone in my community play this too. I'm not sure if it was this game. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, cool. And then as that realization was coming in, I was like, oh, this is like fighting game music, right? This is up my alley. Because it's funny because I just said that. I was like, one of my favorite top video game songs of all time is Moonlit Wilderness from Tekken 5. Straight iconic, and you've probably heard it yourself, but now, you know, I see, you know, why it's so repetitive. It's meant to go like, what, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds. But it seems like, based off of that, and please correct me if I'm wrong, I still don't know if it's a fighting game, but I'm assuming this is. And I don't know if they have any other types of games, which I'm sure they do too. But a somewhat common, not common, let's just say it's like 50-50 fighting game music. You'll have it be dynamic. So like round 1 will sound like, you know, X, round 2 will sound Y, and then if it makes it to a round 3 or a final round, it'll get more intense into a Z. This one sounded like it was just the track of the arena and then never moved, unless this was just like, you know, the phase one or something. So that's what I got over and over. It's very, very loopy. What else was I gonna say? That's pretty much it. But okay, so as far as the music, yeah, it obviously has this like ninja-esque thing, and I'm guessing that's the theme of this series. Are they like teenage ninjas? Are they turtles? Are they mutants? No, because I mean, what was the second one called? Ultimate Ninja Storm. Okay, yeah. So Ninja Storm. They got like the dude on the far right. He's got like the covering, and you know there seems to be a young ninja aesthetic here, which again fits the music. There's a guy that looks like Sephiroth right behind the main character over there. And speaking of Tekken, the way in the back there's a character that looks like Jack from Tekken. Anywho, but you know what? I did notice one thing on the box art. There's a girl on both where she's playing a flute. She's in the top right here, or top right in this one, and then on this one she's on the left. Maybe she's the one playing the flute. And another one more thing I wanted to bring up, which is probably not even relevant at all, is above the title it says Shonen Jump. It says Shonen Jump Naruto Ultimate Ninja 3. Anyways, as you can see, I'm very curious, and I still have another song to do right after this. So, but basically, I really liked this like sort of fusion of Eastern and Western sounds, right? Like at the kind of hip hop New York influence, like the early '90s with that little, just like a traditional beat, or a boom boom, or not a boom, a boom bap, I think they call it. And yeah, it was just you know, for being as repetitive as it was, I really just enjoyed the production value of it, and just like the whole aura. I felt like I was, you know, seeing cherry blossoms, and you know, like I said, like the training montage thing. It just kind of like nailed down that tone to a T. But I will say, I'm not sure if I've heard anything from this composer before, which is Chikayu Fukuda. We're about to hear him again, but now I'm glad I did this because now I get to hear like what else can they do. So we must move on to Naruto. This one says Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, The Crimson Beast. It's 8 minutes. Let's go. This is from the channel Remix Robots. Did I say what the other one was? Yeah, oh, both of them are Remix Robots. This is the channel. Might Guy. Might Guy? That sounds like a good translation. Piano. Crimson Beast obviously sounds like a boss. You know, red. Someone who's red, he looks red. Crimson's one of my favorite colors, fun fact. Along with purple. I like the font. Like, that looks cool. And the big 4 on blue. I'm noticing a lot of, like, non-music stuff is funny. I like those clouds, too. Like, the whole art style is beautiful. This Crimson Beast character seems to be, kind of like half human, or was human, and got taken over. He's got like a tactical vest with what looks like ammunition, maybe. Doesn't really look ninja at all. Way different already, right? Now it sounds like Naruto Elden Ring now. Who knows? This could go multiple ways. Could be a build-up. It's 8 minutes. It sounds very like looming danger. Like we're getting to the destination right now. There's also another feeling in my head, which I'll explain later. Oh, percussion has made its way through. I mean, it's beautiful regardless. Damn, the Naruto music goes pretty hard. Also, let me know what Shippuden means. Or Naruto, for that matter. Does that mean something? I'm also not sure if the first video was Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 or just Ultimate Ninja 3. Very outdoorsy. Very outdoors. Nighttime. Nighttime outdoors. Halfway. Sounds like it's climbing a bit. Chord stabs. Dun, 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 dun. What a difference though, right? Between both of them. You know what this sounds like? I'm getting very like Kingdom Hearts vibes. Quite a bit actually. Not Yoko Shimomura vibes, Kingdom Hearts vibes. I can't tell if it's still climbing or if it's like stagnated. It's calming though, it's like God, it's hard to say. I don't think it's going anywhere. I think it's just this. Okay. And by going anywhere, I mean like it's not gonna like suddenly just like you know. It's gonna stay in this ambient pocket. It's a nice melody though. The whole thing is really nice. This one feels like a phase 1 type of thing. More so than the other one. Like, I can almost envision this not playing as long as it is right now. It's only this length because of YouTube, is what I'm getting. Sounds evil, sounds calming. Sounds dangerous. Sounds sad. Yeah, this composer definitely has a broad range. What a contrast. Totally different energy. That was the Crimson Beast from Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. Same composer. Well, it is good that we were to hear two sides of the coin of this composer, at least. Sounds a little classically trained, or formally trained, I should say. So I'm actually quite curious as to what else they've done. This one gave me a lot of emotion. I think emotion is the word for this one. Where it kind of goes with what I said earlier, where I was kind of analyzing this character. It seems like they've gone from good to bad, and I can kind of hear that in the song, if that's true. Like there's a lot of conflict in the song. The percussion was only there every minute or so, just to kind of get a little jolt out of you, just like, hey, we're still here. But the whole song had this, the only thing kind of keeping it grounded and human sounding was the pan flute. That was like the sort of melancholy, sad part of it. And everything else was all the other instruments made it sound like it was kind of like Doom. Not Doom the game, but Doom. Very ominous. And that's kind of what I'm getting from this character. Like I said, only because they don't look like a traditional, if it is a bad guy, apparently it's Mike guy, but if it is a bad guy, it doesn't have the traditional bad guy aesthetic, besides maybe the hair, which now looks like fire. Obviously they're pissed, right? But the outfit kind of just tells me they were kind of normal at some point or something. That's what I'm getting, right? That's what I'm getting. And there's this really unique thing. I'm trying to think of examples right now, but I can't. But I think Kingdom Hearts might be the closest. But please remind me of an example of this. I know I've heard them, I just can't think of one. There's a certain type of boss fight that comes to mind where the music is the complete opposite of what you think it is. And that makes it sound much more evil to me. And that's when it's just this, very, I think maybe Dark Souls does it. I don't know, I can't think right now. But the idea in general, right? Instead of you enter a boss, it's just all these crazy sounds. It's nothing but classical piano and really beautiful sounds. And it almost makes it sound scarier. This person is not to mess with. They're very well composed and they got it together, and it's that much scary. I really wish I can think of an example right now. I want to see Kingdom Hearts, but I can't even think of an example of that either. But I'm sure you probably have experienced what I'm saying. And that's what I got here. But again, I don't know if it's a boss. It could just be a character that you run into, right? It's kind of vague. The Crimson Beast. Mike guy. Overall, though, I think the takeaway here was the contrast of the songs. There were two different games, though, mind you. This one I don't even know if it's a fighting game. This one definitely was on the PS2. This one I have no idea what's even. Maybe it says here. Oh, it's got another name. Naruto Hurricane Chronicles Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 2016. This track name is unofficial, it says. Well, thanks for that. Oh, here we go. We have a description. You know, I never do this. Whenever I look at descriptions, it's when I've kind of either A, run out of things to say, or B, I'll look at like the view count or the composer, you know, all that kind of stuff. I try not to be influenced by anything, but, you know, let's see what it says here. Might Guy, the battle with Madara? The battle with Madara required non-chakra infused techniques. In other words, physical attacks. Seeing the desperation of the situation with Madara's goal on the precipice, Might Guy opens all 8 gates, including the one leading to the user's certain demise, the Gate of Death. Might Guy uses his amazing newfound power to cripple Madara into corner only to finish the strongest dynamic entry yet, Night Guy. That sounds kind of a little like translated, but oh, this theme plays when Might Guy, with all gates open, challenges Madara's 6 paths power in Storms 4 episode entitled The Crimson Beast. I think that left me with more questions than answers, but cool. You know what? Is there one for this one? No. Okay. Well, that's all I got. But either way, really cool. The big takeaway is I'm very curious on this composer now. What else I've done? What else have they done? Are they the same composer as the anime itself? All these little things, you know. But overall, awesome. And one more question. Is Naruto still a big deal? Or was it like a thing? I don't know, dude. With anime, it seems like it never goes out of style. It seems like it only gets stronger. I think it's a fair statement. So I probably just answered my own question. But you guys let me know. I don't know anything about this world. But that is Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, The Crimson Beast. And earlier was Moonlit Plains from 3. Totally different. But yeah, that's it. Thank you, S-Flot, and thank you, Triage 101. Thank you to all my Patreon members that you see here, the Platinum members. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. Have a good night.